Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video, we will talk about the array manipulation in NumPy. NumPy is a powerful library in Python for scientific computing and widely used on data science. I'm going to use Google Colab as code editor. You can use it or also use another code editors. Before we jump into the array manipulation operations, let's briefly recap what NumPy is and how to create arrays. NumPy, short for numerical Python, is a fundamental library for numerical computing in Python. We'll start with importing it. For importing it, we are going to use import numpy as np, and we are good to go here. And now we are going to create a one-dimensional array. I'm going to use array one dimension is equal to numpy.array, and we are going to use like this. And let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into our array and print this array. And now we are going to create a two-dimensional array. Let's say 1, 2, 3 for the first dimension and 4, 5, 6 for the second, and we are going to print this also and see what it looks like. Now that we have our arrays, let's move on to the first manipulation operation. We will start with array indexing and slicing. Array indexing and slicing allows us to access specific elements or subarrays within an array. Let's access to an element in our one-dimensional array, and we are going to print the element here that we reached. We just access to a single element in a one-dimensional array. Let's access to a row in a two-dimensional array. We are going to set this as row and in array 2 dimensions, and let's also print this. We just access to a row in a two-dimensional array. This time we are going to access to a specific element in a two-dimensional array. For this, let's say specific element, and now we are going to print this one. It seems nice. Let's access to a subarray with the use of slicing and indexing operations. We are going to use like this, and let's also print this. Seems nice. Now we will keep with reshape operations. Reshaping arrays allows us to change their dimensions, which can be useful when performing certain operations or when we want to match the shape of another array. For this, let's set this as reshaped array, and we are going to use that reshape method, and let's say 5 and 1 here, and let's print this. I made a typo there. Let me quickly fix this. Okay, seems nice, I think. Okay, and now we are going to flatten the two-dimensional array. We just saw how reshape and flatten methods used. Now we will talk about array concatenation. Array concatenation allows us to combine multiple arrays either along a specific axis or by appending them together. Let's see this in an example. Let's start by numpy.concatenate, and we need to open this one here, and we are going to add two one-dimensional arrays together, and let's print what we created here. And as we can see here, we concatenated two one-dimensional arrays. Now we are going to concatenate two two-dimensional arrays along the columns with using axis equals to 1. Okay, we just learned how to use concatenate. Now we will talk about array splitting. Array splitting allows us to break down an array into multiple smaller arrays along a specified axis. Now we will split our one-dimensional array into 5 arrays. We are going to use NumPy.split for this task. As we can see, we splitted our array. Now we are going to do the same operation for our two-dimensional array. We are going to split it to 2 parts. Okay, that's it. We just learned array splitting. Now we are going to talk about array transposition. Array transposition is a process of swapping the rows and columns of a two-dimensional array. Let's set this as transposed array. We are going to use .t for this, and let's print this and see how our array is changed here. Okay, we just learned transposition. Now we will talk about elementwise operations. NumPy allows us to perform elementwise operations on arrays, where each element of the array is operated individually. For example, let's see addition here. We are going to add 2 to all elements, and let's print this and see the output. Here we just did elementwise addition, and let's also do multiplication. Here we just did element-wise multiplication. We can do element-wise operations like this. Now we will talk about sorting arrays. Sorting arrays is a common operation in data analysis. NumPy provides functions to sort arrays either in ascending or descending order. Let's start by sorting a one-dimensional array in ascending order. We are going to say sorted array is going to occur to numpy.sort, and let's print this. Seems nice. Now we are going to sort a two-dimensional array along a specific axis. And we are going to print this. And now we are going to sort a two-dimensional array based on a specific column. And this was all for array sorting. Now we are going to talk about array masking. Array masking allows us to create a Boolean mask based on certain conditions and apply it to filter or modify the array. Let's create a Boolean mask based on a condition. Let's say mask is equals to the array 2 dimension greater than 3. And let's print this mask here. and we can see the returns of true and false. Now we are going to apply the mask to filter the array. Let's say filtered array. We are going to apply the mask like this and print this. As we can see, only returned the values which gave true at the upper operation. Now we are going to modify the array based on a mask. Let's say is equals to the 0 and print this. As we can see, the values which gets the true value by our condition gets the value of 0 here. That was all for array masking. Now we are going to talk about array stacking. Array stacking allows us to combine multiple arrays along new axis, either horizontally or vertically. We will start with horizontally stacking. Let's say horizontally stacked array is equals to the numpy dot horizontal stack. And now we are going to see vertically stacking. We are only going to change the hash with v here. And that was the last part of the video. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more content like this, you can subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.